Oh, good morning and good afternoon and good evening. I keep forgetting everyone does not live in the same time zone I live in. I hope everyone's doing well on this Saturday morning. Welcome to Ditto or No Ditto. Work in progress still. I'm hoping by the end of the stream we can do one run of the game to see how it grows with the prizes and everything. Oh, but I hope everyone's doing well today. The kitty is growing big and hey, let's go. But good morning to Marie. Eventually Care when Care comes back. Mama Cat. It's been a minute. Long time no talk, Mama Cat. I'm being sarcastic, by the way. Okay, so for those that don't know, Ditto or No Ditto, aka Deal or No Deal. The way the game works is there are 26 suitcases, right? In Deal or No Deal, where you can pick out the prizes. In our version, just for symmetry, I added an extra suitcase. So instead of 26, it's 27 suitcases we can go through. At the end of the once we get everything situated, what I plan to do is put in divide the bells into the gift wraps. Kirby, welcome on in. So that's what I'm hoping is to have the bell set, the gift set, and then what I need everyone's help with is I saw some of the ideas. And let me show you all. Hold on one second. Just bear with me here. My computer screen. And there we go. So this was the Nook or No Nook. Marshall! What are you doing? Hold on, where's this? Oh my god, I didn't do the sound effect. There's the sound effect I have of Kato yelling at Marshall. I need to put that in. I need to put in that sound effect because Kato's literally, Marshall! You didn't have to, Marshall, thank you. But I need that sound effect from Marshall to yell out, Marshall! I hope you are relaxing at home today, Marshall, and got plenty of sleep. And thank you again for everything. I'm sorry, Michelle. Well, actually, you know, Michelle does one of the most amazing things for her work, so it's not a bad thing she's at work. It's just, I know she overworks herself like crazy with the amount of sleep. Okay, so that's the game plan here. This was Nook or No Nook, right? I'm trying to revamp it because what happened is in the TV show, Deal or No Deal, we have 26 suitcases, aka these little bell bags here, right? I'm gonna up it to 27, and then I'm gonna change it so there's 4 different suitcases, quote unquote, up here, and then 3 down here. What's gonna happen is, depending on which monetary amount you end up with, will be a certain prize, right? So I think what I'm gonna do is make the top 4 one of like the digital prizes, like the very small easy prizes, like, hey, congratulations, you get a crown, you get Nook miles. But the big prizes, the in-person prizes, those are the ones down here at the bottom. So I'm gonna keep 3 here, 4 up here. We're gonna revamp this so that way when we revamp this, we are gonna go to fix this up because this is the scoreboard here. So that way as people are playing, what happens is I can duplicate this. I'm supposed to be able to duplicate this and then drag it over here and cover up the things. And then this needs to get updated for Ditto or No Ditto. So that way chat's here, my head's here, maybe the contestant's head is here, the screen's here, and then we can see the bags available. Actually, if we do this, we might not even need to do this anymore. We'll see. And then at the end of the stream, what I'm hoping to do is throw everyone's name into this thing here, free ad sponsor there, and see who would like to participate in the trial run. And maybe it'll be hilarious if we give away the Switch too on the trial run. But that's what the money was raised for, y'all. I'll be honest. Oh, I'm sorry, Michelle. Well, you know what we need to do one day, because I know everyone here has lost somebody at one point. We can do a story time if folks are ready for it. Because I think, you know, if you look up the psychology behind it, there's different stages of grieving when you lose somebody. And for someone in the health profession who loses someone regularly, I want to say you get desensitized, but you build up a shield. And we could do one stream one day where we could just share funny stories. I think that's the best way, in my opinion, of how to, you know, remember somebody that's passed on. If you want to share funny stories of the times of, you know, your parents, your grandparents, your friends, your residents, you know, your patients. We can do that as a stream one day after we take a break from this shenanigan here. Copper, how you doing? Confession: I have never watched Deal or No Deal. Wait, Marie, do you know how it works though? Do you know the idea of how it works with, you know, contestants? We don't have models, but the models, the suitcases, and the prize and everything. If not, I'll gladly explain it to you. Hold on. So this is what we're gonna do real quick. I'm gonna make this top portion a little bit smaller. No, thank you for all you do, Marshall. I am, you know, I try to line up everyone's day as much as possible because we all go through stuff. I don't think there's one person in chat, except for Brittany here. Except for Brittany, I don't think there's one person in chat that had the perfect life. I'm kidding, Brittany. How you doing, Brittany? Seems fun, but I'm not a fun. No, you're a fun person, Marie. Yeah, we all go through stuff. I wish. My stepfather died 1 hour after someone came to talk about what to expect when they sent him home. Oh my god. Oh, Copper, I'm sorry. Mine is 99 and 44%. Hey, listen, 99, 44. Yeah, listen, when my dad was in a nursing home, y'all, that's a whole video about the nursing home situation in America. It boils down to private ownership and profit prioritizing over people. But Magnolia, thank you, Magnolia, the VIP that came over. We still got I still gotta do the thing, Magnolia. We're with wrapping everything. Thank you again, by the way. Magnolia came in clutch with bringing me over so many purple gift wraps, but I think we might need more. So what we're gonna do this morning real quick, and I have 3 stories for y'all. I'm gonna let y'all decide which story you want to hear as we prep this stuff here. So I'm gonna make this a little, you know what I'm gonna do? Visually, I wanted to actually match everything. Uh-oh. Okay, hold on, I take it back. Oh, you're the best. Thank you again to Marshall for donating money for the Switch 2 last week. If anybody has a few more dollars to donate, you don't have to, but if you do, we are halfway through the goal, and I'm gonna grab the Switch 2 sometime next week to make sure I actually have one in stock, and I would love to have 2 in case of something crazy to happen today, knowing my luck. If someone wins the Switch 2 today, or in the future where I invite, like, let's say 5 streamers over, I want a backup Switch 2. Somebody wins on, like, if Magnolia wins on the first try, right? We're out of the Switch 2 at that point. So I would love to eventually. Do you want? Yeah, just purple because of the this thing here. Is Ditto or No Ditto? Ditto's purple. Unless you want to count a shiny. We could do a shiny. We could do a shiny Ditto. You know, shiny Ditto. Like the shiny Ditto is blue. Oh my god, that could be a little Easter egg. We could do 26 bell bags, and then one that's blue, of something blue item in there, you win like a special prize. You know, like in TV shows, on a game show, if you get like, I don't know, there's so many different shows like Wheel of Fortune and stuff, you might get a prize thing where it's like, congratulations, Care, you are going on a all expense paid trip to Hawaii or something like that. Obviously, we're not doing that, but you know, maybe like the blue bag is, I don't know, something fun. We'll figure it out. You can get the shiny Ditto bag or something like that. But this right here still needs to be worked on a little bit. There's 27 spots. Let's go, Army. That would be the dream. If I think I need, maybe from what I've seen so far, to get like the good sponsors, I need like 100k subs and like a good active audience. I can secure some sponsorship to pay for some really good prizes. Like the dream would be to give away a car eventually one day. Like Toyota sponsors me. It's like, who needs a new car? Let's go. And then the Switch 2 would be switched down here to like this, like, oh yeah, everybody's gonna get a Switch 2, but you win the K-Bell bag. You literally get shipped a brand new Toyota Camry. That'll be the dream. But for now, that will remain a dream until we get this fixed. All right. So first things first, I am going to move the bell bag. So those that don't know how Deal or No Deal works, in the beginning, when you come to the island, right, there's going to be 27 bags. Right now, there's 26 on the screen. Well, now there's 27 bags on the screen. So what you're going to do is you're going to pick a bag, and they're all on numbers. So you don't know which, bag contains what. And you're just going to have to think, okay, my lucky number is, like, my favorite number is 13, right? So I'll go with lucky number 13. I'm hoping that has this bell bag, the 99K bell bag. Because if you have the 99K bell bag, you get the Switch 2. That is 100% certain. If you get the 99K bell bag, you get the Switch 2. And then what happens is every single round, you start eliminating bags, right? So in the first bag you choose, you're hoping you get the 99K bag. And then afterwards, you go through the numbers, and you one at a time, you'll say like, all right, let's go with, I'm gonna say like pick 5, right? You pick 11, 5, 6, 24, and 23. I'll grab those, reveal the numbers. As the numbers are getting revealed, I'm gonna cross off. So like, let's say one bag is 700, one is 6K, and after the 5 bags are revealed, we'll call the banker. I still gotta figure out who the banker is. If I can't secure anybody, I know y'all might not be the biggest fan of it, but I might use AI's voice a little bit to chime in as the banker, or use a voice mod or something like that. And then the banker will say like, all right, so you eliminated these numbers. Based on math or whatever, I'm gonna offer you 10K to leave the game. And the question is up to you to take the deal or no deal, right? If you take the deal, then you walk away with 10K, whatever the 10K prize is. And then Argo, oh my god, what's Argo doing nowadays? I haven't talked to him in ages. I'm hoping I can, Brittany, but just in case. Oh, your daughter was sick? I'm sorry, Kara. Oh yeah, I forgot you did share that with me. Oh my god, my memory sucks. So obviously most folks, they want the bigger prices. They're gonna say no deal, or in this case, no ditto. And then after 5 bags, you go to 4, and then you go to 3, and then you go to 2, and then you go to 1. And then when you get down to 1, let's say you step the 90K bell bags, and then you have the 100 bell bag, right? Imagine it's that extreme. You get to choose either to keep the bell bag you start with, or you pick the one out on the field. And what you're hoping to do is get the 99K bell bag. And then whatever the price is in that suitcase, so if you win like, let's say the 4K, you're gonna win the same prize pool in the 600 to 4K range, and that's the prize. Obviously, maybe a crown, I don't know. That's what I need all your help with. You stay around. Okay, I'm gonna ask Argo is free. Or you know what'd be fun is we get like 5 streamers together. The streamers, what they could do is become the banker for the next person afterwards. A bird in the hand, etc. I'll be out at the first either or. Wait, a bird in the hand? What does that mean? What does that mean, Marie? All right, so I got. Okay, we're gonna do real quick before I start sharing with you the stories, because some of them are funny, some of them are what the heck stories. All right, but first things first is we are gonna take this here. Oh boy, I'm trying not to grab everything here. Oh yeah, a bird in the hand is better than 2 in the bush. Explain that to me like I was a kid. I'm sorry, Marie. Marie's probably thinking like, why do I listen to this man? He doesn't understand crap. I'm sorry, Marie. Hold on. We're gonna make this a little bit tad smaller. And then we are gonna shrink some of the prizes. One of the prizes someone mentioned was a great prize. There's an issue. I I want to, but I don't have. Those that don't know, Marie has one of those. It's a plushie head of mine, like literally my VTuber head as a plushie. It's a big one too. We can actually use it as a pillow. You ask my wife; she uses it all the time. Issue is those plushies are made by a very lovely lady in Ukraine, and I'm sure you all are aware there's a situation ship going on with Ukraine right now in Russia. I think the area she lived in may have gotten attacked, so I'm waiting to hear back from her to see one if she's doing well and everything, and then from the last post I saw, and then I'll be ordering more if possible. But obviously her life is gonna take precedence over a pillow, so I want to say I want to do my pillow head eventually. Hopefully the war over there ends soon, which I know it's not gonna happen anytime soon, but that's just me being pessimistic. Okay, if you can't be one with you love the one you're with. I get that. I agree with that. Wait, hold on. If you can't be one with you love. Wait, so you don't like? Wait, so you're talking like a backup plan? Hold on. So a bird in the hand is better than two in the bush. Or be here now. Schrodinger's cat? Yes, I know Schrodinger's cat. Oh no, bird in hand is the expression that means you own the one in your hand. Two in the bush is wishful thinking. Oh, as I'm reading that, I was thinking like it's better to have one bird alive than two birds dead in the bush. Okay, I'm not going over to hold out for whatever might be in the box. Okay, got it. Understood. Wait, why is the... Huh. Y'all see this mouse, right? I can make it as big. But for some reason, I can't make it smaller. Uh-oh. Hold on. It's because I didn't... Nope. Alright, we're gonna have to manually do this. Do all of this. Okay. So what we're gonna do is one suitcase here. Is that the same size? Hold on, yeah. Hold on. This was a mental note for myself. Nook Mile takes it as a surprise. By the way, for those that have Pocopia, when you start playing Animal Crossing again, do you struggle with the controls? I'll be honest, like the whole... I love AC, I still do. But once you start playing, for those that don't have the Switch 2 yet, or played Pocopia, Pocopia spoils you a lot. And Animal Crossing is put to shame with how the controls are. Okay, I have 28 in my pockets ready. Oh my god, you are the best. Give me a bit. Let me finish this first. Give me a bit. But thank you. Hold on, we're gonna do this real quick here. I just need to make sure there's 4 different suitcases. Or we can even do more suitcases. That way people know what the prices are. And I'm gonna try to make it work for both the viewers and the streamers. Okay, so first things first. Let's do this. Let's spread it out. And then we'll move the Flora over here. So it looks like it's levitating. And then I'm gonna move this back up here temporarily. And then we need the suitcases. Maybe... Can we do 8 suitcases instead of 6? Let's see. By the way, I hope everyone had a good week. So, while I prep this out, it's a very short story, but it's very embarrassing. Those that don't know, if you're on Discord, you should have seen a few pictures I posted. I started many streams ago. Many streams ago. I think I want to say 2 months ago. For those that were here, I may have talked about gardening for a little bit. And if you were in the Discord, I think I can show you. I bought this thing here. I had great reviews on Amazon, all right? This thing is made out of vinyl, so I didn't have to worry about it rotting. I thought I did my justice. with the research. Marie sent me links. A lot of folks sent me links to a lot of stuff. I thought I was in like the sweet spot of being a gardener. I was like, oh, this is easy. I put this together. I throw soil and, you know, stuff in here, and then I grow food. On the kindergarten level, that was so easy in my head. First issue. You know how like obviously a lot of stuff we all own are made in China? This obviously was made in China. What I was not prepared for was the instructions to be in Chinese only. Now, when you're frustrated, you're not like the most clearest state of mind. Some of the more obvious things, they don't, you know, I'm sure this happened to you all. Like the most obvious thing sometimes doesn't like hit your head when you're not in the best state of mind, right? So when I saw the Chinese instructions, obviously I was like, nah, there's no way I'm following the instructions. So I didn't follow the instructions. But hindsight, what I could use is like my phone's auto translator, you know, like Google Translate. You can take a picture or something and it'll translate it for you. I could have done that, but I didn't think about that at the time. So what happened is they are easy. You think that, Marshall, but you don't know me that well yet, do you? What happened is, can I zoom in? I can zoom in. So, like you can take the caps off, right? And then everything comes disassembled. I think I have a picture of it disassembled. Where is it? I have, oh, Marshall, where were you then? So this is how it came out of the box, right? I can't zoom in anymore. There are little nubbies in each area facing a certain direction. Yeah, I didn't connect the dots that these nubbies connect to these lines here. So for 1 hour straight, y'all, I was in my backyard. This is my backyard, by the way. This is my backyard here with all the weeds and everything. I struggle trying to fit these into these things. Forgetting the nubbies didn't fit in. So that was 1 hour after I had the epiphany that they're supposed to slot in perfectly. I had the wrong sides on the wrong area. So the short side go here, the long side go here. Didn't connect the dots. So after 1 hour, I was able to get it together. Oh, you shared it in Kato's chat? Oh, I haven't been to Kato streaming in ages. But Marcho, you need somebody to vent to. This goes for everybody, by the way. If y'all ever need somebody to vent to, I know some streamers don't want it, but you can vent away. There's like 4 folks that vent to me regularly. I will mark off that I read it, and you can delete it if you want. You can do voice notes, text messages, whatever you like. Dovetail joints, those are easy once you know how to do it. That's what's it called. I call them the thingies. I've had a raising garden bed for many years. I used to have a 5-acre garden with my, oh my god. This right here to get y'all, well, in, I don't know what it is in meters, but in American. In American, it's 8 feet long, 4 feet wide, to give you an idea of spacing. So each box is like 4x4 and 1 feet high. So I built this and I said, okay, perfect. Now, according to all the YouTube garden guides, every single person that made a garden, you're supposed to get rid of the weeds underneath, right? That's a good size and sturdy. You're well on your, well, no, it's a vinyl copper. It's vinyl, so it won't rot. Oh, I'll get to that in a second, Marshall. I'll get to that in a second. So I lifted up and put it against the fence, and I started chopping away at the ground. Y'all know what I do for a living. I work in college. I push paper. I write emails. I help students. I think for a living. I don't do physical labor. All right? I don't do physical labor. I can do physical labor, but I'm not the. My body is not primed to do physical labor. So, what I was hoping, because it's open bottom, you can grow stuff and it grows to the ground, right? That's what I was told. You can put cardboard in the ground, and then so before I did that, I did the I start pulling the weeds out. And my backyard, there's no grass. This is all weeds. Everything is weeds. So I started pulling everything by hand. And I said, no, I have a shovel in the house. I have a shovel, right? So I started shoveling and I realized the shovel was taking forever. And I learned there is something called a garden hoe, which I apparently had in the basement. I had no idea what the garden hoe was used for. But yeah, like I said earlier, I don't do physical labor. I took that garden hoe and I started whacking and whacking. For those that don't know, garden. Oh, not hose. Oh, this thing. I had this in my basement somehow. I whacked away the ground. I was getting so excited that I was doing like amazing progress from my point of view. I took off my shoes because I was losing grip. For some reason, my shoes... No, I didn't have shoes on. I had sandals. And the sandals were losing grip on the wet ground because as I'm digging, the ground was getting wetter. So, I took off my shoes and I was whacking. Like, I'm talking like full on swinging the garden hoe. I drove that thing into the side of my right foot. This edge here went into my right foot so hard. I'm gonna let y'all, for those that are adults, finish the sentence for me. 2 words came out of my mouth. The first word was mother. And you can imagine what the second word came out of. Thankfully, I wasn't bleeding, but it was bruised. Tell me why 2 seconds later, from my neighbor's house who has 2 young kids, all I heard was mother. And I was like, no, I taught the kids how to curse. And because it's getting towards summer now. It's getting towards summer now, and everyone has the windows open. So when I'm taking my dog outside, occasionally I hear the kids running around the house now yelling mother. And I was like, no, I did that. I felt so bad. I haven't talked to the neighbors yet, but I gotta explain to them what happened. Ooh, take care, Marie. Never guard well. Yeah, I learned the hard way. What's that old saying? Rules. Because I know people don't like OSHA, for example, but OSHA rules were made in the... Oh, what's the old saying? OSHA rules were made in the price of blood paid or something like that. Or injury. Like, all the OSHA's rules were made because someone got injured doing the rule they were implementing. I can't wait to hear why there's a bunch of sticks with a light layer of dirt on top. So, after that's my dog for reference, and I'll say later. After I pulled up all the weeds, so this whole area gets weeded. There's still roots left over. I threw in every single piece of cardboard I could find. So everyone that just said in chat, like, put cardboard down, that's what I did. And these were sticks from my old tree in the backyard. I threw them in there. I have no idea how much sticks I was supposed to throw in, because every single video guy said, oh yeah, throw in sticks. No one told me how much. So I threw in sticks. And clearly, you can see where my mouse is at the bottom. The cardboard wasn't... I didn't have enough cardboard. So there's holes. I'm hoping weeds don't grow through here. This is my first attempt, y'all. Yeah, I threw sticks in. That's what I was told. You all are the garden expert here. Should I have done something different? What's landscape fabric? Okay, this is... Okay. Light block weeds, block landscape fabric. Weed blocks, wait, what? Light block, weed blocks landscape fabric. Hold on. Home Depot or Lowe's moving boxes. I didn't think about that. Well, it's late now. It's too late now. um, I was told that once I did this, I could throw dirt on here, and what happens is worms are supposed to magically appear, and they'll start digging away at all this stuff, and eventually all the plants and vegetables I grow, they will be able to bury their roots through the box and into the ground underneath. So that way there's plenty of space for drainage and everything. That's what I was told. I injure myself at least once a year summer working in the yard. Oh, Mama Cat, you and me. Let's go. The wood is just so you use less. Oh, I didn't know that. I thought this was for food. I thought the wood was going to be broken down copper and be used as food, you know, for the roots. Because afterwards, I thought I bought a lot of soil. I bought like 6 bags of soil. And boom. It clearly wasn't enough because you can still see you can still see the trees. I was like, this isn't enough. So I had to head to the store. And after talking to a lot of professionals, they said you can't just put dirt into a garden bed. And I was like, no, I bought this back here. They're like, that's just dirt. Even though it says all this stuff, it's just dirt. So what I don't have a picture of, I'll have to post it later, was it said 2 cubic feet. This was okay. Just let y'all know the math in my head. This is what's going on. This is 4x4, right? The bag said 2 cubic feet. So I was thinking 1 bag, 1 bag, 1 bag, and 1 bag was enough. That's how I did it in my head. I was like, there's 2 cubic feet. The box is 4x4. You can easily squeeze in 1 bag here, 1 bag here, 1 bag here, 1 bag here. And since we got like the tree in the back over here cut down, it's not in the picture, but all the way on the left side over here is a massive crater. And I bought like filler soil to fill in that hole. And I was like, oh wait, there's not enough. So this is the 2 cubic feet bag with like the extra bag I was going to fill in the hole in with dirt. So this was around nighttime on Thursday. What I ended up doing was this. I didn't watch the correct videos. I watched some stupid TikTok thing apparently. I was told basil and tomatoes are great together. So tomatoes I put here with the basils, right? So this is what I did. I took basils and I sprinkled it like here. So this whole area has basil seeds here. And I was just like, voila, 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 voila. And I sprinkled some of the soil into there, not realizing that there's so much sticks down here that the hold on, we'll get to it, Copper. And then I didn't know tomatoes needed space from each other, so I decided to make like a crossing. So I put tomato seeds here, like 3 of them, 3 tomato seeds here, 3 tomato seeds here, 3 over here, and there was only 2 left, so I put 2 in the middle here, so that way there's gonna be 5 tomato plants. And then someone told me with this space at my job, they're like, you only want 2 tomato, 1 over here and 1 over here. I didn't know about that. So I don't know what I'm going to do when they all start sprouting. So that's what I did, right? This is Thursday night. And then over here, I found these bags. They weren't like seeds. So there was these, I don't know what you call them. I don't know what you call these. There were bags with like potatoes in there that had little roots coming out already. So I put 1, 2, 3, 4, and there was an extra 5th one. So I stuck it randomly in here. And then there was something called asparagus that were pre-grown, and I stuck them one over here underneath the log. I think that was a bad idea. 1 here, and then 1 over here. So then we have 4 potatoes, one potato here, and then 1, 2, 3 asparagus here. You plant the potatoes into, yeah. Yeah, I don't know squat about. This is my first time gardening. I think I did well for first time gardening. And then up here, what I did was I was like, oh, there's strawberries. Let me try strawberries. So this was the remnants. So I was thinking that they had seeds in the strawberry bag I bought, because it wasn't like the tomato seeds and the basil seed I got over here. This had a whole entire package of them. I thought, it dawned on me after I did it, opened up a hole here. I opened up a hole here and I opened up a hole here. I took a chunk of what I saw in the strawberry bag and I threw it in this area. And then I threw some of the other strawberry here and here. And what I realized afterwards was that most of the strawberry I put into here. And this was just the leftover fertilizer. So that's when my brain connected the dots and I said, oh, that's what I'm missing, fertilizer. So the next day, so yesterday on Friday, I did go to the store and I bought much more soil. I bought fertilizer, kinda, and then cow manure. And what happens is there's cow manure over here now, cow manure over here, and then all the dirt, the level is up to here. It's like at the very top of the whole base. So I don't know how everything's gonna grow. Oh my god, if I get a whole bunch of potatoes, I'll mail some y'all. I think I can legally mail y'all a potato. I'll just mail to Magnolia, Sproutsy, like, potato from my garden. Are your seeds still down the bottom? I have no idea, Sproutsy. I genuinely don't know. But that was my attempt at gardening. And my poor neighbor's kids. Okay, hold on. And I have 3 more stories in a bit. But let me not get distracted and do this real quick here. Boy, am I supposed to do anything with the seeds? I feel like it's kind of late now. Or could I get like those, I think they're called pre-made or pre-planted. I forgot what you call them. Like when they have the little stem already out sprouting. Should I just buy those and just stick them in the place where the seeds are? And would the seeds just die off then? I think maybe it would have been easier if you just did the little plants they have at the store, like tomato. I was just like, so with that, Sproutsy, would the seeds still grow and then kill the starters? If I put like 3 here, right? And then, oh yeah, the tomato cage, that's why I bought the long sticks for, Magnolia. I jammed 4 sticks into the tomato area before roots start establishing, and I'm gonna put the tomatoes around there. Read the packages on your seed, but a lot of them, there's very specific definition. Oh. Y'all know I don't read the instructions. Y'all know I don't read instructions. Oh my god. Okay. I didn't know that. Well, everything's buried at least, I want to say 8 inches in now. I think everything is 8 inches into the ground, Sproutsy. I think everything is 8 inches in. Okay, hold on. We're going to do this real quick. And then we are going to make this over here. And then we're going to figure this out in a second. You're going to need a metal triangle-ish one. Oh, really? Someone told... The store rep told me you just need a stick. And you just tie the rope to it. The rope to the tomato. I don't know, you need a triangle-ish one. Well, if anything comes up, maybe it will be really hardy. What does that mean? What does that mean, Sproutsy? Hold on. Oh, I have a question for y'all. Because you all are the master gardeners in chat. Do I need to put like a net over the bed? Because my area's fenced in, so I know deers won't go in. But I've been reading that, you know, you should have a net for squirrels and stuff. But then my thought is, I have giant 4-foot sticks for the tomato plant. The tomatoes need a lot of space to grow, literally vertical, right? It'll be more fun to watch your story about trying to tie up the tomato plant. Wait, is it? I thought you just like tie it to a stick. That's what I was thinking. Wait, is that not? Oh, hold on. Uh-oh. I see this. Oh, I forgot the bell bag. All right, we're gonna move this back over here. I was like, what's missing? The 500. You think they will be coming in your garden, digging 10 inches down to find tiny seeds? Just yes. Yes, Sproutzy. I genuinely think they will. Because I saw birds watching me. I don't know. I genuinely don't know. Hold on. But eventually, do I need? Or will the animals just sample like one or two and like, all right, let's move on? And then, hold on, this is 500. Oh, my throat. Sorry. Let's do this real quick. We're gonna make this a smidge smaller. Okay, so we have 100, 200, 300, 400, 500 bells. You're getting this suitcase here, the lowest one. And we're going to change up the colors in a second, too. The 600, 700, 800, 900, 1,000, 2K, 3K, 4K. And then we can move these over here. And then this could be here with 3. Because if we do 3 here, right? We can do 3 here with the 60K here. Hold on, we might have to change some of the numbers around. And then $80K here and 90K here. What are your thoughts on this distribution here? Oh, wait, you can't see this one. Just know that this one's 99K bag. This is the 99K. I feel like, hold on, maybe we should disperse it a little bit. Because they're kind of grouped up here a lot. But at the same time, I don't have the funds to give like crazy prizes regularly, so we might just do a lot of the bulk here. Because this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. So 16 out of the 27 prizes are going to be digital. No, 16, 17, 18, 19. Okay. So this gives me a good balance. Alright. So that means we got this. And then I'm going to put this to the back a little bit more. Okay. And then okay. But if I can mail you all a potato, that would be hilarious. I'd be like, ha! I did it! It was successful. And then also that same day, I was working from home and I have a lot of Zoom meetings, right? My dog got her revenge on me. I was in a meeting, and normally with our Zoom meetings, I don't really mute myself because half the time I'm talking. So it's like I hate to unmute and then remute. You know, too much button clicking for me. So this is 2 days ago. I think it was 2 days ago. I was meeting with a group of folks, and I was in the middle of talking. And as I'm talking, you know, I adjust my body a little bit. You know, when you sit still, you have to adjust your body, right? I adjusted my body a little bit. As I'm adjusting my body and I'm talking, so everyone's looking at me, all you hear from my screen was a doot. It was one of the loudest farts ever. And everyone was saying, oh my God, Trong. No, you didn't. I was like, no, it wasn't me. And what happened was my dog, who was next to me, was the one that tooted. But no one believed me. And by the time I tried to move my camera, she was gone. My dog framed me. All right, hold on. Let's see here. So we do 15K. I'm not sure if anybody ever had their pets frame them for something, but that was a first for me. So everything's in 5K increments, right? 25K, 30, 35K, 40. And then we hit the 50K, everything goes up by 10. Oh my god. I think my dog did that on purpose because many moons ago, I might have broken something by accident in the kitchen, right? And my mother-in-law came out when she heard the sound and said, "What happened?" And I put the blame on the dog. I pointed at my dog and said her name. That's when it dawned on me that animals actually understand more than what we think they understood. Because the second I blamed my dog for the plate breaking, my dog literally did one of those faces where she looked at my mother-in-law, me, with like a shocked face, and then slammed her paw down. I was like, "What?" I could see from her body language. She was like, "Wait, what?" I think that was her final revenge to be able to get me. Okay, I'll worry about the colors later on. What I need to do is over here. This is the Switch 2. So what's gonna happen is if you compete, and not if, but when y'all compete, and if you win, you'll get the Switch 2. If you are a streamer and you already have a Switch 2, then what can happen is one of two things. I can either mail it to you and you can give it away to somebody in your community, or I can hold on to it for you. And then if you want, after you figure out your own giveaway and the winner is wherever, I can actually mail it to them themselves. Just because it will save on shipping a little bit. Because let's say, because of tariffs and everything, if you're a European streamer, you want it, and then you end up giving it away, and it was an American person. Not only do you have to pay for tariffs and taxes and stuff going to Europe, then you have to pay for tariffs and taxes going back to America. Hey, Warm, how you doing? Trying to fame it. I know my dog was not happy. Oh man, I'll be honest. I think all animals are fairly intelligent, more than what we think they are. Hold on. So we have a Switch 2. What I think I'm gonna do is, please correct me if I'm wrong here. I would love everyone's input. This is gonna be Switch 2 game. So in this case, I will send you a gift card or give you the code for you get to Switch 2 game. And then this is what I'm trying to think of what to do here. Here, I'm thinking is merch. So more specifically, let's say Kato, right? Marshall wasn't Kato stream, and so was Pressy. So let's say they both win something and they end up getting these spell bags. What's gonna happen is you can either, because I don't have merch, I would order you a merch from one of the one of the streamer stores. And if you're a streamer, you can give it away to somebody and I'll order it for them on their behalf. We'll figure out something. So that's merch. I think these are, some decent-ish prizes for what I have to work with. Now, the one thing is, I don't know what to do here. With this area. I'm thinking maybe, unless somebody has some better idea, membership gifting. If 5. So you pick your favorite streamer and bam, get sent 5 gifted memberships. Then this area, so you actually win something. We can do Discord Nitro. And then this is the area got stuck here. I was trying to think of all the potentials for prizes here. And what we could do, because at this point in Animal Crossing, right? Who truly needs, Nook Mile tickets, bells? So I was trying to think of something easy. you could get. Hold on. Let's see here. Because not everyone wants their island tour. That was an option here. Hold on. So the idea was. Oh my god, that is over here already. That's the eShop right here. The Switch 2 game. Maybe we should call it the Switch 2 game eShop. You got Island Tour for one of them. Photo op. Island Tour? Okay. Island Tour. That'll be like right after the game. But that's the thing though. If it's a streamer, everyone already knows their island, right? Because I'm trying to make this work for essentially everybody. That's the issue. Photo op. Or we can even do punishments too. Risk a little, because I think I have the text for Nook or No Nook. Take a chance, risk a little, and win a prize. Because I mean, this is our backup plan. A crown, Nook Mile tickets. But I don't want it to be a mean punishment either. Let's see here. I'm gonna lean back and just think about this for a second here. What else could there be? Discord Nitro, merch, membership gift, Switch 2 game, Switch 2. Yes, I think in the Ditto, Deal or No Deal, Nook or No Nook, somebody did get the 90 kill bag once. Let's see here. What is something easy? Even if I had to buy it, something. Oh, how about this? Since this one's easier, one gifted membership. Membership. Because that'll be less than this. Is that there a very silly hat you could win for a low level? Silly hat. Is there a silly hat? Let's think. Like, if y'all participated, right? 5 nitro is probably more expensive. Really? Because this is 25, right? How much is a nitro gift? Oh yeah, I'm doing for the month. $9.99. I'm gonna put over 1 month. I'll put like a little disclaimer. 1 month. Yeah, because for the year though, it's definitely more than this. I only do. Oh yeah, no. I mean, technically, it does save you money. Oh, how about this? What about the very bottom? At the very bottom, if you're very unlucky, you get to nominate the next contestant. Now, actually, no, because if I already have like 5 lined up in a row, you can't go with that. Never mind, I take it back. Jester hat or Bunny Day something. So based on that, or you think about me just giving them a hat and do they have to just wear it for some time? Let's see. Gifted membership, Discord Nitro, merch. Too bad I don't have everyone's address code because like a surprise mail or surprise prize mail to you. Stick. Cucumber on a stick. Wasn't that one of the new Animal Crossing items? Consolation prize stick. Branch. I I'm gonna put a note here, branch that we know it, but for those that don't know, I'm gonna just put like random AC item, and it's gonna be a branch. It's just gonna be like a gift bag, like here you go, thank you for coming. It'll be a random AC item, and they open up as just a branch. In that case, hold on, this has to be a little bit better than. Actually, a crown technically would be better. So we can get a nicer AC item. Crown. All right, what's everyone's thoughts on that? Yay, nay? So if you end up getting from 100 to 500 bells, you get a random AC item, most likely a branch. I'm feeling drowsy and allergic, but I read a Kamso Kato. Wait, what? Where'd you read that at? Where'd you read that at, Worm? Oh, man. Are you sick? I'm assuming you took medication that's knocking you out. Hold on. So we have Discord Nitro, 5 gifted memberships, head plushie, buy streamer merch. I think I'm going to buy... I'll put this note here under here. Because there are some merch that's really expensive. $40 cap. Sadly, this is me not on meds. Oh, you're just tired. Oh, that's fine, Warm. We all tired too. So if you get the 99k bell, you get a Switch 2. You get a 90k bell. Switch 2 game eShop. Get you a merch. Membership gift 5. 1 month Discord. 1 gifted membership. Nicer AC item. And I'm going to remove the branch and the crown so it's a surprise for folks. But we all internally know what the prize is going to be. I'll just, oh my god, if you get like a forged bell bag, I'll just run to its tree, shake it, and just drop off the ticket like, congratulations! Goodbye. Okay, so we do this. Then what we need to do now is actually separate the bell bags. Because what I think I'm going to do to make the games easier in the future is, because every time you pick up the bell, it's going to auto sort. So I'm going to make a little space in this area to drop off like the 27 bell bags and make sure everything works. So for today's test run, I'm not going to use the purple gift wrap. I'm going to use some other color ones because these are from Magnolia. Angel Paul's kitty. Wait, on my way home from town. Ah, wait. Did you buy anything good? Did you buy anything good? Okay. Let's see here. We need some kind of gift wrap. Okay. For the sake of the test run, we are gonna do the orange. In Pocopia, you press X to sort everything. I keep going through as if I'm playing Pocopia and hitting X. Stop sorting all my items in the bag. Okay, so we are gonna try this in a second. It's not gonna be the perfect layout. All the screens are still Nook or No Nook, but will be updated for Ditto or No Ditto. Got my new glasses prescription filled today. They're Angel about to see in high def. All right, so we got 99. So we got 99. That's this over here where my mouse is. Hold on, can I make this bigger for y'all? Because this is kind of hard to see. There we go. So it's much bigger now. Okay, so we got the 99k. We got the 90k. We need a 80k. So this what I'm going to do is put away... Ah, shoot. How do you do this again? Wait, how do you get... Okay, so we need it separated by 10k bell. So we need a 80k. Oh, Oh, hold on. We don't need a 75k. So let's do 5k. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Wait, are y'all able to... If anybody's bored, can y'all separate money like I am and bring them over? Because I need one of each. So 99k, 90k, 80k, and we need 70k. All right, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. All right, so we're gonna group all the 10k bell bags together. The coastline pole fell in my face and oh, that sucks about the pair of glasses getting scratched, but is your face okay? Oh my god. Like my student, I had a student, she's on the I forgot what the team is called. I think the row team or something like that at my school. She told me she went out to the ocean, right? To kayak or canoe or something like that with her teammate, and then they were doing it with their whole team, so it was a whole squad of folks. She at one point, I guess her sticky thingy, what do you call those, the paddles got caught in the current or something like that, and apparently she told me that it was so strong the current actually pulled the paddle, and because she held onto the paddle, her whole entire kayak or canoe flipped over. And as that happened, apparently her head hit the canoe and everything too. As she's telling me the story, I'm concerned about her. What happened was she ended up freaking out that her phone fell into the water. And she is worried that she was worried more about the phone than her body getting trapped in the water. Oh, bye, Angel. See ya, Mama Cat. Wi-Fi is being a pain. Aw, I'm sorry, Mama Cat. I hope you have a better day, and hope your daughter's feeling better. All right, so 80k, 70k, 60k. Now we need is 50k. And then I'm going to put the 99k away. Marshall, welcome back. We are slowly making progress. I hope your other patients are doing well, though. Is anyone else here besides Marshall in the medical field? So we have 70, 60, 50. And then we need that's going to be 40k. So I'm going to need 1k. They're good. Hey, let's go. All right, so 40k. All right, and then we need, so we got 99k, 90, 80, 70, 60, 50, 40. We need 35 now. 1, 2, and then we need 5. Sword! How are you doing? You have been streaming a lot of Pokopia, and I've been lurking. Because every time you stream Sword, I'm at work. So I've been lurking. Y'all, Sword is so efficient with her streams. Let me tell you something. I don't know. I'm a mod for Sword. You know, sometimes people act up in chat, right? But because I'm lurking, I can't react in time. So there are times where someone says something and Sword would catch it before any of the mods do. It's always fun. I never get to as a mod, I never get actually to ban people or like block their chats. But Sword always beats me to it. It's like, Sword got it. And I just go back to working. Hold on, we got 35k. Wait, so so that's 35k. We need 30k now. Okay, we can easily pull that off here. All right. And then Sword, are you going to be competing on Deal or No Deal? AKA Ditto or No Ditto. This is what I'm going to do on this side here. I'm going to drop off. Drop this item. So that's 99k. And then this is drop item. That's 90k. Right? What I want to do is create like an area. Drop item, that's 80k. And then this is 70k. Because my fear is I accidentally stuffed them together. And I was like, no, I have to re-separate them. Oh, it's going to be whenever you have time. Because like, I'm going to reach out to a few streamers and send them an invite. And then it doesn't even have to be streamers. It can be regular folks too. Non-streamers alike. Everyone's going to be invited to participate. What I'm going to do is just to separate the bell bags real quick. And then we're going to do a quick test run. And then we'll work out all the kinks. We'll work out all the kinks. 40k. Oh my god, a less sword. Do you want to play it now? Do you want to be the test subject, sword? Do you want to be the test subject? See how this works? Alright, 35k. Drop idol. And then 30k. And then we need... Hold on, how much is this? That's 30k. Alright. So we need to go get more money. Wait, I just thought of something. I don't even need to do the counting anymore. Hold on, we're at 30k, right? So we can go to the ATM, deposit all the money we have, withdraw exactly how much we need. And then I can... Oh, I can easily do this. Alright, let's see. ABD. I'm going to deposit full amount. And then I'm going to go withdraw 25,000. I think this would be a faster process than counting them out. I mentioned this earlier in chat, like when this in chat and stream. Once you start playing Pokopia, Animal Crossing feels so antiquated. 30k bells, and then this is 25k bells. That's how I just... I'm thinking for those that do play Pokopia on a regular basis, when you switch back to Animal Crossing, it's a different feeling. And the funny thing is, we all love this game, but boy, does it need some improvements. Like the Pokemon in Pokopia feels more alive compared to the Animal Crossing villagers, and I'm hoping that when AC, whatever the new version is, Return to City or whatever. Oh, you know what'd be fun for a new AC game? You know how in Pokopia, there's different regions. There's like the intro area, you have the beach area, you got the volcano area, you got the sky area, and then there's one more area I forgot. Imagine for Animal Crossing Return to City, you get different sections of the city. So you get a countryside, you get a city side, you got what other options there are? There's some other themes you can go with. I think that would be a great way to like take some of the aspects that work in Pokopia and apply to Animal Crossing. All right, so we did 25k. We need 20 now. But I know everyone's busy right now, so does anybody have any time that's want to try and do a test run in 10 minutes? If not, I can do it off stream. And we can do an actual game next week. But if anybody wants to test it on stream, let me know. Hold on, because we are almost able to drop off the full amount. That's 20k, it's 25k. And then we just need that stuff here. So I think I can do the full withdrawal and then break it down from the outside. All right, let's do this. We're gonna do a withdrawal, and let's do I think 99. I think 99,999 bells is enough for the rest of the suitcases. I can test for you. No need to be on stream. Oh, okay. In that case, you can bring over your purple bags too, Magnolia. Alright, let's see here. So this is 20k, so we need 15k now. What I also want to do during the test is see if I can keep the bells organized as we're playing. I have all day. Unfortunately, I don't have all day. So I'll have to figure out. I'll make it work in a bit. That's one joys I hate being an adult is everyone's all your schedule is always slammed with stuff to do. There's never a moment where you just go woosah and take a break. 15k. All right, I need 10k. See, that's why I didn't want to happen with the other ones. So I'm happy that just happened with 10k, which is easy. All right, drop item. All right, 10k, and then next one is 5k. See, I think the bell bags, they should have had an option where you just type in the exact amount instead of having to do all this here. And drop item. So that's 5k. And then down here, we need 4k. All right, we got this, y'all. Drop item. Okay. So that's 4k. Wait, that's 4k. Was that 5k up here? Hold on. That was 5k. All right. And then down here, this is going to be 3k. And then afterwards, it's going to be 2k. And then you need 1k. All right. So we can just knock this all out. So that's 2k. And then we can drop the 3k. And then this would be the 2k. And in total, we should have 27 bell bags. All right, 1k. All right, now we are down to the hundreds. So we need 100, 200, 300, 400, 500, 600, 700, 800, 900. We don't need to drop these. So that is a total of 9. So 9, this would be 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27. Perfect. We have the right amount. Now I just need to do 100 bells. I just need a whole bunch of 100 bells. Actually, I take it back. This process might be faster than going to the ATM and going in and out. So let's see. So you have 100 bells here. That's 200 bells. And I want to put 3 over here. 300 bells. All right, I need 400 bells now. All right, and then I need a nice 500 bells. All right, we got this. 4 and 5. All right, so that's 5. We need 600, 700, 800, 900 bells. I'm gonna figure out a system so that way when we start opening up the gifts, the gift bags, that this process here doesn't take forever to put the things back in. I think I just need to fill my whole pocket with 100 bells. Because could you imagine when this is a live event? Alright, everyone takes 20-minute break so we can put the bells together. Maybe a number tile. Oh, that would be smart. Oh no, that would be smart. Oh, so this is 600. Alright, this would be 700. Because also what I would like to do in the future at one point is start interrupting some streams that are playing Animal Crossing. Like, hey, you have 10 minutes to come over and play a game? Do you want to play a game? And then we just need a few more. We're almost there. I think, honestly, this, of all the processes, is the longest part of getting this event together. Okay. Oh, hold on. So we just need 800 here. That is also very smart, Magnolia. And then... Uh-oh, wrong button. 4... 5... Oop, wrong item. Oh my god, I keep grabbing the wrong item. 6... 7... Oh, I need one more 100 bells. Alright, and that would be... 9. Alright, perfect. So this is what I'm gonna do here real quick. Wrap this. That's 900 bells. Wrap the 800. Wrap this. Wrap this. And what I'm thinking is, as you open up the bags, I can re-wrap them. Wrap this. So that we can keep reusing the same coins over and over. And then wrap this. And wrap this. Okay. And then... Oh, this is what I have to also do. Yeah, Animal Crossing money, it's interesting because if I pick up those coins right there, they will go straight right into my pocket. And if I have money already in my pocket, that's going to be an issue. So I actually have to go to the ATM. And then go to the ABD and deposit everything I have in my pocket. If not, when I grab any of those bells, they will go straight into my pocket, combining with the others, and I have to then re-separate them. So what I'm trying to do is just keep them separated. It's a shame there's nothing else in the game where I can grab that's like an item. Alright, so we need to do this one at a time. So this should be the 1,000 bells. And then now we have to go down here. Separate this, and then wrap it. And that way, these presents here, you can literally swap them with anything, and then we'll keep them, you know. And then, oh, I forgot, before we do the rest of the bells. Here's the thing about Ditto or No Ditto, right? The contestant needs to say yes or no. Oh yeah, I need to talk to Argo. I just need to send Argo a message like, hey, how you doing? But this is what we're gonna do. No Ditto. So we'll have, just for the sake of today, we'll put a siren here. I think I'm gonna have to do something different so that way you can click it on and off. And then over here, if you want a deal, you will click on because I don't have another siren. We'll do this display here. On or off. It's not the best setup, but I'll fix it for next time. Because I think the other options was having a display stand, so I'm gonna just leave it temporarily over here for a little bit. Until we figure out what to do with these. Alright, so there's 2,000 bells, right? And then I can go and wrap these up. And then this right here is 3,000 bells, and I'm hoping in my head I should be able to do the full amount every single time. Do you have No, I do not. I forgot that was the thing. Are you thinking, Magnolia, of essentially have them pop a confetti if they want a deal? Or popping a confetti when they don't want a deal? Flame machine. Oh, I don't even know if I have one. Hold on. We have to take a look in a second. I didn't even think about those. That was... Are we at 10K already? Holy crap. Alright. $15K? Okay. We are making progress slowly with all the wrapping. Then 20K. I'm looking for it. Thank you. Oh wait, hold on. I need the 20K to come out. I don't think we're gonna have inventory space for all 27 bags. Me. Hold on. I don't know yet. 25K. And then we just need to wrap this up. Because I'm thinking once the streamer starts participating, I can record their side so it'll be a live reaction and we can throw it into one video. Alright, 30K. Alright, and then 35K. I wish Bobby was still around to see this. I think Bobby would be so excited to participate in this. It's like, look what Tron did with my Nook or No Nook. Bobby, I think he would be so proud. Oh man. Those that don't know Bobby, Nintendo Guru, an amazing streamer, way back in 2020. In my opinion, one of the head honchos of Animal Crossing. Super active, as in like super hyper. If you wanted a chill stream, Bobby was not your guy. If you wanted to sit back and just listen to some like low energy talk, he was not your guy. But he created Nook or No Nook. And at that time was such... I think he created it before... Like, I think he was the creator of... I think he beat Crunchy in terms of like creating like a game for others to participate in. Besides hide and seek. I think hide and seek everyone was playing in the very beginning. Everyone invited over to the island, played hide and seek. I think the next game that was common was like musical chairs. Yeah, but he created a community for sure. So, and then I know he did Nook or No Nook, and afterwards he transitioned over to oh, what was that game? It wasn't soccer. It was football. And I remember that was one of the first times I went over to someone's island to participate. And I forgot who was there for that, like actual participate. I remember Tiny though. Tiny was my teammate. I'm not gonna lie, Tiny intimidated me. I was like, all right, I'm gonna try and win this for Tiny. And I think our team did win. But this idea actually sprung from him. So I'm not going to take credit in terms of creating the whole entire premise of it. And I'm sure Bobby got this from Deal or No Deal. But how to implement it, though. Give him full credit. He used Argo. Oh, yeah, Argo was on the team. Oh, man. But yeah, he had suitcases. I think his method was with using suitcases. But I'm genuinely thinking he would be so happy to see how this evolved from what he created. And Leanne and Holly, who are I think they are around on YouTube from time to time. Oh, Emily, yeah. Leanne and Holly were YouTubers at the time. I think they still have channels and stuff, but they're predominantly more active on Twitch. We have to get them. Wow, we just have enough pocket space for all 27. We have to get them. Oh my god. We need to do like a Bobbyversary and just get the whole Bobbyverse, like the core people, over for a day in Memories of Bobby and play a game. That could be a whole thing. Just the Bobby crew. The OG Bobby crew. And just get them over. And see who can get the highest score. Oh, we'll definitely have to get Argo over to one play. I'll be the own banker, and then have Argo take over as banker. Okay, so at least all the gifts are there. But let's see what we can do for decorations real quick. Because I also want to fix this and make it somewhat legible. Hold on. I think I need to make the font here a little bit smaller. You still hear, oh, Magnolia! Can you tell them we were thinking about doing a Bobby Nook or No Nook revamped into Ditto or No Ditto? Let's see if they want to participate. We can get the whole Bobby crew together. Hold on. We need first things is, where's the thing that Magnolia said earlier? Either sparkle thingies or flame thingy or something, just to show up like bam, deal or no deal. I think originally on the Nook or No Nook I did on the other island, we had two lights, a red and a green, right? I don't think I have a green on this island. So I'm trying to see. Let's see here. There has to be something we could use. Ask someone pockets I'm gonna use something. Ooh, okay, that's a backup plan. But let's see what I have first. But possibly. Because I like the volcano idea for sure. Because the volcano could be like, you fire off the volcano, that's a big deal. Oh, can you actually mail me the volcano, Magnolia? I can put it down. Yeah, because I think... Yeah, if I had the volcano, it'll be around this area, right? It's fire. Oh, there's the second one, Siren. Wait, hold on. Oh, my pockets are full. No! Hold on. I want to see if I can turn it green. Put in storage. Hold on, let me see if I can turn that green. I might not need the volcano. Hold on, let's go to the customized table. Let's see if I can do it. Okay, let's see. Please work. Can I customize? Oh no, not to craft, not craft, not craft. You can't. Okay, Magnolia, I need your thing. I thought I could work it. What I might do though is move some space up here and put the Ditto or No Ditto down at the bottom. Because what I would do is... Oh, my pockets are full. Dang it. Okay. Oh, that's what we're going to do. Actually, let me test something out real quick here. Can we put the siren on top? No, oh, thank you. Hold on, we're going to do another experiment real quick here. Because I'm trying to see what's aesthetically appeasing. Oh, I need space, pocket space. Hold on. Hold on, before we open this up. I'm going to detach the switch real quick. And then what I'm going to do real quick, off camera, so nobody can say anybody's cheating. I'm going to mix up some of the bags. I'm just going to swing the bags around on my screen. And then that way, when we put up the bags, they are completely randomized. So let's see here. So Magnolia is going to be our first test subject. All right, the switch should be back. Okay. And then what we're going to do is put all the gifts down here. So drop. Everything's going to be random, so we don't know what bag has what amount. In the real game, it is going to be purple. So everything will match. And this way I also have pocket space to work with. Alright, let's do you. Let's mix and match everything here. Do you? I'm really curious what strategies everyone comes up with. Because I'm sure everyone also wants to switch too. But at a certain point, if you pull the 9A Kale Bell bags, right? You're trying to figure out, like, do you want the membership gift? Do you want the Discord Nitro? We shall see. So, I can't wait to test this. And then once I edit this into a video, we can make it into like a little dramatic thing, like here comes Magnolia, and we can do like a preview of Magnolia's like intro. Alright, I think I'm gonna remove this stuff here and just leave it black, because when you're down on the stage, I noticed this over here can get distracting. Too bad. Oh, you know what we could do? Let's cut down to Ditto and put his face over here. So we can put Ditto's face over there. And what I might do for yeah, Magnolia, let me know what the crew wants to do it. Because what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna reach out to a few Discords where like just mostly the streamers that hang out there, and see who's free for next Saturday, and then we could do it on like Bobby's birthday or something. Or even sooner. I wish everyone here had the chance to actually experience Bobby. His streams are still around. You can still watch his streams. There's one stream where he's playing Mario Kart. I kind of hit him with a red shell or something like that. And I remember him just yelling, "Trunk!" I still watch him from time to time. As if, like, you know, he's still around. I miss the guy so much. Alright. Is this the flame machine? Alright. So let's do this. This is not pretty. But I'm thinking, can we move? Actually, can we move this down here? Would this look nice? I think it was this one here. Hold on. because I want to see what it looks like. Forget like our point of view. The most important view is the competitor. So if I climb this, how much do you see? And let me hide the left screen here. Okay, so as competitors are looking up and down. Oh yeah, this is great. Okay. Ditto or and then we can put no ditto over here. Uh-oh. Too bad I can't play. Oh, Marshall, you can play. Listen, if you don't want the prize, you don't have to take the prize. But if you're curious how you would do in a real TV show, oh man, hold on, let me shrink the switch real quick here. Yeah, ditto or no ditto. Okay. And then I'm gonna change the mood setting in a bit, and then see how that stuff over on top left can be a little distracting. Same thing with the right. I'm gonna replace those with like Ditto's face or something like that. And then over here, what we could do is I'm gonna grab this, and grab this, and we are gonna move this over here. Sorry, I wish I did not flatten my island. Had I known, we're only gonna do this on this island. The rest of the island is so plain. Everything's just gone now. All right, we need display stands. So all right, so that's gonna be one. And I think I'm gonna move this actually over here. So that way, ditto. So you ditto, that means you're taking the deal. That's gonna be over here. And then oh, you know what we could also do in the future? Because I was just thinking about Marshall for a second and Bobby. Do a session where we can change up the prizes. So there aren't these prizes, but we can do a little, like maybe a fundraiser towards a charity or something. And in memory of like certain folks. So there's like, you know, everyone has, like there's some folks here that care a lot about kids. There's some folks that care about cancer research, Parkinson's and stuff like that. We could do a little fundraiser, and then we can invite some folks over. And let's say the one that scores the highest, what the money will go towards that charity. So let's say you raise like, so that makes sure to make sure also all the charities also go through. So let's say we raise, let's be realistic, maybe like $200 or something like that. First place would go get $100. Second place would get 50. Third place would get, or second place would get 75. Third place would get 25 or something like that. And then those donations could be made in memory of, you know, said person, family, everybody. Oh, there's a lot of potential with this setup. All right, but first things first, siren. So if you don't want the deal, you're gonna go over here and no deal. But you want the deal. Where's the thing? Where's the thing? Please work. No, I need you done. Magnolia, we might have to go back to the drawing board. Ah, I wanted to be up here. Okay, fine. For now, we might have to use the green thing. But yeah, you know what we could do? We'll leave this up here for a little bit. What I'm planning to do is I'm gonna put the flames here, so I can just go down the whole thing and just activate it. Bam, 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 bam. When the deal's made. So when the person clicks the green light, I'll just go here like fire. All right, and then I don't need any of this. I said you. Oh, Magnolia, yeah, you are the best. Hold on. You're too dramatic, and I'm just gonna drop this. Drop this. I think this system here, the interface for Animal Crossing, has to get updated. It has to get updated. Oh, hold on. I said you agree. Oh, I think this is it. The second item we didn't check. And then we can just do the fire. So that means the person that's playing the game essentially has to use the ladder. They can't go in front here. So I'm just going to do this real quick. Sense here. Fire. I got to figure out a way to light a whole bunch of at the same time, though. Oh, no, that's another... Oh, wait, that's another one. Hold on, there's two. Hold on, we can do another one over here. I just have to figure out how to get up here. Oh, there's green. Wait, there's a green. Hold on, we might not need the lights. Forget the stands. Oh, no, not that. Oh. We need to have a conversation with Nintendo before they update the next one. Because there are certain features. There are certain things we need to change about this said game. Wait, where's the pathing? Uh-oh. Where's the pathing? Hmm? Wait. These are the numbers. I've been here listening while I was listening to you while I was spraying 4 gallons of Roundup. Oh my god. Wait. Do I need Roundup? Copper, do I need Roundup? And in what case do I need Roundup? Tiny. Let's go. Those that don't know Tiny. Tiny is an amazing person who I'm not gonna lie I was intimidated with by being on Tiny's team. I think I have a screenshot. Do I have a screenshot? Oh my god, do I have a screenshot of the game? Hold on, is it this switch? I have to find it. There, I was so proud of it. Like, I don't think people understand. It wasn't for Wilbo, it was a Nintendo Guru. Events like this where I got all these streamers over here to participate never would have happened. Like, these are some good memories. All thanks to a little silly football game where is it? Where is my screenshot? Oh, it must be in the other switches. Okay, hold on. We are getting rid of... No, I did this stupid thing again. There needs to be a button. I'm sure there's a way to code it. So you can press a button, you flip a switch where nobody can touch any of the designs. By accident. I play for... Yeah, Marshall. Wait, what island are you on? How are you doing with the game? Tried no chemicals at first, but the Bermuda worm is still winning. What the heck is Bermuda worm? I've been getting rid of... Oh, Bermuda grass. Yeah, what's Bermuda grass? Hold on, pause. Bermuda grass. This is weeds? I have a whole bunch of these. I thought this was grass. Like grass. Oh, that's hilarious. Okay. I thought grass were like delicate little things. I didn't know they could, you know. Okay, hold on. So this one is... Okay, so that's the red one. So the red one is no deal. Hard to kill grass. It's hard to go. I kill all my grass. I kill every time I try to go grass, I killed it. The floating islands, I'm almost finished. Oh my god, Marshall, you are speeding through that. I think I finally reached how many hours I have in the game. I literally just got to the floaty islands maybe a week or so ago, and I've been spending... Wait, how do I see the games? Where are the games at? I finally got 145 hours. Oh my god, look at my Animal Crossing hours. That's most of my life playing easy. It grows 6 inches down, so to get rid of it, you have to remove the top 6 inches of soil. I gotta quote. Oh my god. Never mind. Oh, and then there's labels. Okay, hold on. You look on the bottom right of the red one, you can see a red label. This one has a green label. Okay, that's how we're going to mark deal or no deal. And then, okay, so we'll need that anymore. There's a little color. Oh, Magnolia said it as I was looking at the thing. All right, I'm going to open up the islands. I trust you all. So if y'all want to come over, if anybody else wants to join Magnolia on the trial run, let me know. You can. Oh my god! If anybody wants to come over, you can be the models. You can be the floor models. And then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna throw this up here. And then what I'm gonna do is make this text a little smaller. I'll read this for anybody that can't read it. And then that way, everything fit in the suitcase nicely. And then this can get small. And then what I'm gonna do is put a big giant X on top of the suitcase. I was up until 2 a.m. Had to be at work at 6. Oh, I'm sorry, Michelle. Okay, I want visitors. Online play. Roger that. Okay. Do we make this game a serious game for Magnolia? Or do we want to keep this as a truly practice round? And then we'll re-invite Magnolia for a true game. Up to you, Magnolia. Do you want to make this a real game? Or do you want to just as practice and see how the game goes? Because the rules are probably going to change once it's official. So it might be rigged to be harder or easier. We're going to do regular session. And then we're going to invite via Dota Code. And then more the merrier. Practice art. And then invite anyone. And then please bring over the extra purple gift wraps, please. And if anybody wants to come over, get in your best model swimsuit thing or business suit or whatever, and then just be a model. Sorry, the island is plain. And then one thing I'm gonna do for the actual event is I'll put like a, what you call the thing, a pipe. Argo! Argo! Argo, you have to be the banker. You have to be the banker for this. I'm assuming you're in a group chat with Magnolia, and Magnolia caught you up with everything. Because we have to do a Bobby memory one day. And for those that have not experienced Bobby, we'll do Bobby sound clips. Hold on, so I want to put the X once the thing is covered. Blame Magnolia. Because this is the evolution of the Bobby Snooker No Nook. It is no longer Nook or No Nook, by the way. Oh, Magnolia, when you come over, you can drop off the wrapping over here, please. Next to the house. And then hold on, let me see this. And for those that didn't know Bobby at all, Bobby was a great guy, but he was very unapologetic for, like, he told you how he felt. Like, he didn't beat around the bush. And this place looks way better at nighttime. I'm gonna be honest, this place looks way better at nighttime. But Argo, look at this. So the contestant's gonna sit up here. Ah, the bot, Tiny. Tiny, how you doing? It's been ages. Tiny 9,000. Blame me, we're all friends. This is the evolution of what Bobby, Nintendo Guru, did. Bobby's... Hold on, can we find this while Magnolia flies over? Hold on. Let's... Nintendo Guru... Oh my god, wait. Nope. Wrong button. Nintendo... Did he do this on Twitch or was it YouTube? Because Bobby switched up a few times. Nintendo Guru, Nook or no Nook? Hold on. Oh, just to get you all up to speed, we actually have real prizes thanks to some very generous donations. If you win certain bell bags, you can unlock a Switch 2. If you get the 99k bell bag, if you get the 90k, that's a Switch 2 game, any game. I highly recommend Pocopia. You can buy streamer merch, $40 cap. If you get the 60k to 80k, a streamer of your choice, 35k to 50k. Clearly, this still got to get edited. Discord Nitro for a month. You one gifted membership, or this is more of an inside joke, as in like I don't have that much money, so if you get one of the smaller bags, sorry, you're gonna get a branch or a crown. So this is gonna be a test run. But hold on, where is? Hold on, we're gonna pause the music for those that did not experience Nintendo Guru. Hold on, let me turn up the volume here. Oh my god, y'all, this is from 5 years ago. Brings! How are you doing? We're going back memory lane before we do a trial run of this. And which Brings, you have to participate because I know, one, you're a streamer. Two, you don't have to Switch too. And you can play more than once, by the way. I don't want to put it like a once you play, you're out kind of situation. I obviously want people to be able to participate as much as they can, but also let everyone also give it a try too. Oh my god, yeah, this is the memories here. Hold on, we're gonna fast forward a little bit.
That would not be good. But go to mayberrysoapcompany.com to order.
Oh my god. Bobby used to support everybody. I remember we did give a giveaway for soap at one point.
So now we open that. There's all this frilly stuff in here.
I just need to see. Sorry, I love Bobby, but we're gonna skip Bobby for a little.
You son of a...
So Bobby was more simplified, way more simplified. He had shirts here with the numbers, with the suitcases, and he only had 12 suitcases. So this, as much as I love Bobby, is our much and improved Nook or no Nook. The game that Bobby based it off of was Deal or No Deal. Deal or No Deal had 26 suitcases. We have 27 for symmetry reason. The evolution. I think honestly, I'm not one to boast about achievements and stuff, but I think Bobby will be so proud of what is going on my screen right here. And each of these bell bags is 100 bells, all the way up to 99k bells. And we have Magnolia, who is going to participate. And this is where the trial run is. I think I'm going to have it set so that we can do Argo. What do you think? Or Tiny. Should we do... I forgot how many bell bags the game show starts with. Because you know how you pick one bell bag and afterwards it's either 5 or 6. You have to name in the beginning. And then afterwards it dwindles down. You cannot fly? Oh, try again. I think what happened was I was in the... I think I was in the screen. Try one more time. And then No Deal will be on the side with the fire. Deal, you take the green side. And then if anybody wants to fly over... Oh yeah, what's the Dota code? Hold on, I need to get the Dota code. Y'all can come over and be a model. and reveal the prize. And if this works, we'll do a Bobby day, get the whole Bobby crew over. We'll do a streamer day. We'll do a fundraiser day. We'll do a whole bunch of versions until the Switch 2 is given away. And hopefully by then, we can secure another Switch 2. Hold on. What is the Dota code? I forgot the Dota code. Oh, that's the Dota code on the screen right there. So if anybody wants to come over, just no troublemakers, please. Why do I feel like there's somebody... I never had a... Okay, every single streamer had a troll. I think every single streamer has countered a troll. I have not had that experience yet, and I don't want to experience that now, where somebody just comes over and just picks up all the bell bags and runs away with it. But that's the Dota code. If anyone wants to fly over, we could use a few models if you want. And then we'll see how this game goes. Bobby's game was much more simpler with 12. Deal or No Deal was realistic with 26. I am going over the top with 27, and this place it's gonna look amazing when it's nighttime. And I think I'm gonna replace some of these lights here with purple, maybe too much purple. I'll probably do blue lights because, you know, Ditto, shiny Ditto is blue. And then what I'm gonna do is we'll probably put up more decoration and probably put a waiting area here, maybe on over here, so folks can come over multiple times and then hang out for a little bit. And I'm gonna replace this back spot here with a Ditto face or something. And I'm betting that is Magnolia coming over to be the volunteer for the moment of truth. Oh, I'm so excited. Yeah, Bobby. I'm gonna try not to say too much about Bobby because we'll save it for the Bobby stream, because there's so much stuff I have not mentioned about Bobby. The good, you know, some bad stuff, not like bad, but like, and then some of the jokes, the inside joke. Oh my god. Because the one bad thing I can tell you about Bobby, if you were a listener in chat, you could not have headphones on, because Bobby can have his moments where he talk calmly like I am, and then he would spike into Bobby rage and your ears would die. Yes, that was the one thing I did not like about Bobby's stream. Like, I liked him, but it was just like, all right, hold on, he's about to yell, I will pop off my headphones. Because he would raise his voice like, Argo! Like, I'm not even doing it proper right there. Like, for those that don't stream, when you stream in OBS or any system, there's a little meter for your volume, right? Like, green is like, you know, kind of on the low end a little bit. You want it to be in the yellow, and then there's the red marker, right? His voice would go from the low end of low green to like red without warning. Sometimes you can see in his face that he's about to get amped up. Bobby ignored that meter. He broke that meter. Oh man, but Bobby truly was amazing. Like, I think his last stream where he went to the hospital, I didn't know this. Like, I wasn't close to Bobby, I think, as much as I should have been, but I didn't know he was sick at the time. And despite him being sick, he participated in a loss race. And I was so sad that I didn't have that recording. And I wish I recorded his stream, because, you know, Twitch deletes stuff after a certain period. And I did reach out to Twitch. I was like, can I get this guy's stream? Because he's no longer here. So I can rewatch it from time to time. His last stream was him suffering in my loss race. He was on the team with Leanne and Holly. And he trucked through it. Alright, so moment of truth. I think what we're going to do is... So, Magnolia is going to pick, once Magnolia's here, Magnolia's going to pick the bag she thinks that has the 99k bell bag. And I've been playing so much Pocopia. I'm using my right stick right now. For those that have played Pocopia. By the way, Tiny and Argo, have y'all played Pocopia? If you play Pocopia, you know the right stick, you can turn the camera around a lot. I keep doing that out of habit right now, and it's annoying me that it's not doing anything with the camera but going up and down. No, Tiny, you know you're participating, right? And this is set for Nook or no Nook, but obviously I gotta fix this for Deal or No Deal. So when the banker talks, hold on. This is what is gonna be seen with the banker's voice, aka Argo's voice, or whoever is available to be the banker. And then I'll put more and more stuff up there because originally I'm gonna fix this so that way you can actually see the prizes here at the bottom, and then hopefully I can get, like, you know, the commentator or anybody else to join me up here. But today it's just a casual, just make sure the rules work. Wait, where did Magnolia go? Oh, the things. And then I have the sound effects already. So there's applause. I think it might be loud, but disappointed. Laughing. We got soundtracks. We're gonna make this nice when this actually happens full on. But Magnolia, if you may, pick what you think has the 99k bell bags. I don't know what your strategy is, but you can pick whatever bag you like and then bring that bag to me. And then afterwards you can take a seat. So there's 27 options. You have 1 in a 27 chance. Number 15? All right. Oh, you can grab it if you like. And then just bring it on over. Just don't open it. So we'll leave that over to the side. I'm trying to remember how Bobby did this. Bobby was much more charismatic than I was. I am doing right now. All right. Done. Tiny. I was so happy that football game Tiny was on my team. All right. That it's going to be left way over here. We're hoping that's the 98k bell bag. All right, moment of truth. All right, Magnolia, you can climb on top and have a seat. You should be able to use the right joystick to go look up and down and see what is available. And then I think we're going to wing it and see how this goes with 5. And if we need to, we can up it to 6 for the future game. So we'll just do 5. So actually, would 5 work? 5. And then there's 4, that's 9. And then 8 is 7. Actually, this might not work out properly, but that's just a test run, right? Magnolia, pick 6 numbers. 6 numbers. We're gonna go with 6, and hopefully this works out. We're gonna try to see how 6 works. Yep, this is why we do a test run. 3 or oh, I'm gonna put a note here for myself. Music. You know, like Animal Crossing could do that that rock music. We have speakers blasting us here. All right, let's do 3. And then 3 is 60k. It's up there, but it's not the big one. So this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna make that black, and then we're gonna. Okay, so that way you can see on the bottom left of the screen too what is available and what's not available. Do you know which? I don't actually, Brittany. I mixed it up so much I forgot which bag was which. All right, so that's 3, and then see when it's nighttime, I can turn this off so you can actually see what's highlighted. And then 5. Oh wait, hold on. Before we do that, this is what I need to do. I need to wrap this so that then the money don't get mixed up. 20k. All right, that's a good thing. I would laugh if Magnolia wins the Switch 2 here. 20k. All right, so that's 2. This is how I'm gonna keep this thing organized. Big money comes from Tiny, and then we got 7. And 7 is... Ooh, 15K. All right, so we got... So right now, we got the good ones at the top. So we need Magnolia to actually get these lower numbers here. All right, so we got 3, 5, 7, and then 13 is all the way up here. Just in case Argo step to the side, Tiny, do you want to pretend to be the banker over your chat? You can be the offer. 3K. All right. Oh, we gotta make this a little smaller here. All right, we got 3K. And then we're gonna wrap the 3K. What I think I'm gonna do is I'm gonna stockpile a whole bunch of these gifts on the side so we don't have to wrap them up every time. All right, that was 13. Magnolia, I need 2 more numbers from you because that was a total of 4. So we're gonna get 2 more before Banker, Argo, or Tiny comes on in. Completely up to you. I really wonder what everyone goes through their head when they're trying to think. And if it's me, I'm lowballing you. Oh, 21. All right, was 21 up here? Yep. Oh, no, that's 22. I grabbed the wrong one. I grabbed the wrong one. Drop item. All right, 21. $2K. I'm not gonna lie, Magnolia, you're doing really well. You are doing really well. And the last one is 10. All right. As long as it's not a high bell bag. $80K, that's high. I'm really curious. And you know what we're going to do for the Switch too? So someone actually does win it eventually. I think I'm going to set it so that, let's say by Christmas, right? If we do this from here all the way to Christmas, whoever has the highest score would automatically get the Switch 2 if no one claims this bell bag. So let's say Care is at 80K and no one else got to Care. They're going to get the Switch 2. But let's say Tiny, Care, and Brittany, right? They both tied at 90K. Those 3 would get re-invited for a final match before Christmas. And then what we could do is the highest score. So it doesn't matter which bell bag at all. The prizes are all off the table. Whoever has the highest amount would win. So that's where you would actually want to try to maybe make a deal with the banker if you're not sure. So that way somebody... Because I hate those game shows where it's like, yeah, these are the prizes when you clearly know they're not going to win. So what I'm going to do is we'll keep a record of who scored what. And if nobody wins the Switch 2, because I'll be honest, you know, I watched a lot of Deal or No Deal. It took ages for someone to win $1 million. So we'll do a special edition. I guess, you know, my birthday is on Christmas. So we'll do a Christmas game show where we invite, and I'm assuming everyone is off. Marshall is off on Christmas to participate. And you can, oh my god, you can have your family there. You can have your family cheering for you in the background. That'll be a fun Christmas. This Christmas, if we don't have a winner, we'll do it on Christmas Day. Or we can guarantee somebody will get the Switch 2, and I'll mail it off the day right after on Christmas, post-Christmas. So that way, hopefully, you'll get it by New Year's in time to play Pokopia and maybe Animal Crossing 3.5.0, whatever. Hopefully. Okay. So I think, hold on. I lost track. What were we doing? Magnolia said 10. We got 10, right? What was 10 again? Uh-oh. Oh, hold on. I'm going to open up 10 again. 10 was the 80K. Oh, wait. Uh-oh. I'm losing track. This is why we're doing the test run, folks. Don't get distracted. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 bags in my hand. And we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, that is 6. I can't count. Don't worry, y'all. I work in education. I can count. This is such a bad sign. Someone that used to be a kindergarten teacher, 4th grade teacher, 6th grade teacher, high school teacher, and now working at college. I can't count to 6. All right, so there's the moment of truth. Tiny, as the banker, what would you pick as the offer to get Magnolia off the game board? 90k, 99k bail bag still on the table. 90k is, 80k is off, 60k is off, whatever this number was. 20k is off, 15k is off, 3k is off, and 2k is off. But the small numbers, the hundreds, 200, 300, 400, 500, all the way to 900s are still there. You're offering 80k. Wow, Tiny. Tiny gave an amazing deal. Magnolia, are you going to take the 80k? Wait, as in 80 bells or 80k bell bags? And then on your end, Magnolia, you're going to have to step off the platform, and then you are going to go down there and click the red flame for no deal to continue, or the green flame for deal to take the 80k bell bags. In which case, if this was a real game, you would have won a streamer merch. This is not rigged. No, we offered 80k. I'm a nice banker, unlike Cargo. Or is Magnolia gonna risk it for the 2 bigger bell bags? Because literally, I'm not gonna lie, if this was a real money game show, I would take the deal. No deal. Okay. Magnolia said no deal. We're gonna continue the game, but I will say, if this was a real game, I would have risked it. Not risked it. I would have said nah. The chance of this game, these two, is so low compared to everything else. I would give you more practice. Thank you. I actually appreciate that, Magnolia. Thank you. In that case, oh, now we balling. We did 6. Now it's the second round. We're gonna do 5 now. So you're gonna give me 5 numbers, Magnolia. But thank you for the practice. I'm assuming if this was real, you would have taken the deal from Tiny. I think Tiny, your island was the Tanuki Island, right? I'm remembering stuff now. I remember the Tanuki Island. 11. All right. All right. Moment of truth here. 11. 70k. Close. But now streamer merch is off the table. All right. So that's 70k for 11. Of course. Tiny Island Tanuki. Oh my god, Tiny. If you win the Switch too, you need to make a Tanuki Pocopia. 23. And then when we actually play the real version of this and with streamers, we can actually record their action, the reaction on their camera. 23. All right. That's the second one. Ooh, that's the best bell bag of them all. 100. Hold on. So that was 23. And then there is 25. If I can grab it. All right. There we go. And now, you know, it could have been worse. It could have been worse. Oh, that's 3. And then we need 2 more. So that's 18. I think that was 3, right? Did I count correctly? I think that was 3, yeah. All right, 18 is going to be the 4th bag. 700 bells. All right, so we're getting some of the lower end ones gone now. 700 bells. All right, we need 1 more. So, Magnolia, you gave me 2 numbers, 6 and 17. Which one do you want to go with? 17 is on this row, 6 is down there. And then we'll get another offer from Tiny. $17? All right. 17. Moment of truth here. I hope it's not the $1 million bell bag. 4K! I'm not gonna lie, Magnolia, you're doing really, really well. Now, the question is, Tiny, what is their new offer? Now that 70k is off the table, but so are a whole bunch of the lower ones. Well, let's see here. Move this bag over there. That way we can do wrapping there. If I played, I fill the first 2 cards. Listen, these 2 you want to fill brings. You just want to keep these open. Oh my god, the alligator. The banker is pretty peachy. Magnolia did not take the banker offer. Oh, hold on, wait. We need to go to... We're getting the phone call from the banker. What is the banker saying? I can't wait to change this up. I wish I had the know-how to put like the person's face down at the bottom right looking nervous. Thank you, says the banker. Offer 100. Wait. Tiny. That's not an option. 99k is the highest. Congratulations. If you take the 100k offer, you win a house. Magnolia, congratulations. You want a casa. Okay, I'm assuming you would take the 100k offer. Hold on, where's the sound effect we need for the 100k offer? I win. So wait, you want to find a 90k or not? I'm gonna pretend, Tiny. I think realistically, the banker would probably offer, in this situation, 25k. But we need more practice. So yeah. Thanks, Magnolia. All right, Magnolia said no deal. We're going with the next round now. Yeah, I was gonna say 30. Yeah. It was 25, 30k, roughly around that area, to give it a good balance. All right, Magnolia, I need 4 numbers from you. Just 4 this time. And I'm hoping with 4 and then 3 and then 2, it should even out. If not, we're going to have to definitely start with 5. So just 4 numbers this time. Because we have 8, 6, 4, 2, 1. And in the middle where we have 9, 12. Oh, these should be off. Okay. That's what I need my models for. 14, 15, 16, and 17 needs to be off. And then up here, Classy! You're going to have to participate one day too. I just remember I won because Tiny gave me 100k. But for practice, we're going to keep going. Pick 4 more bags, Magnolia. I'm genuinely curious if you can actually get the 99k bell bag. But Classy Crystal, Cozy Crystal Gamer, how are you doing? 22. All right, we're doing a practice run, Classy. So this will actually work when you participate. 22. All right, 22 is 200. Deal or no deal? All right, 200. So for those that are coming in, the score is on the bottom. What has been picked so far? All right, and then 1. Eating lunch right now, going to... Oh, what you eating? What are you eating? Because I'm hungry myself right now, actually. All right, 1. I'm going to tell you all, the second this stream ends, I am running to get food. 40k, that's actually high, but not high over here. All right, so we need 2 more. Tiny is the best. Ooh, Subway. Wait, what kind of Subway? Their Subway has a lot of options. one of my friends used to work in like the subway headquarters here in Connecticut. He ordered something once, and I guess when it comes from headquarters, they think it's like a exam or something like that. So I think it was my wife that picked it up. It was just a cookie, and it was like the most pristine. Like, you ever seen commercial food on commercials, and it's this nice food and it's never the same? Because it came from headquarters. Subway actually presented her with like a pristine commercial level quality cookie. 9. Okay. Wait, 14 and then 9. Okay, so 14. Ooh, 30K. All right, that was the third bag. And then 9 is the last one. Oh, wait, hold on. We gotta turn that off. And then 9. I can't have bread because no gluten for me. It's just good protein. Aw. Oh, I'm sorry, Classy. So there's certain... Oh, man, when I hear certain allergies, I just feel bad because it's like, oh, I personally cannot live life without eating bread. And 25K. I'm not going to lie, Magnolia. You actually have a really great setup. All right. So, in the world of this game, I know Tiny would offer Magnolia probably 200,000 at this point. But realistically, I'm assuming Magnolia probably offer Tiny. What would you offer Magnolia this time? I want the MacBook Neo. What the heck is that? Is that a brand new book? I never heard of it. I'm assuming it just got announced. It's like deal. Yeah, it is deal or no deal, Classy. But depending on what you win, you can actually get prizes, including a Switch 2. And if you already have a Switch 2, I know you do, you can give away to somebody in your community. Switch 2 game, memberships, gifted memberships, or merch, Discord Nitro, gifted membership, or consolation prize if you end up stuck with the lower one. Tiny offers 70. Let's go. I'm assuming Magnolia, just for the sake of this, no deal. I'm assuming no deal for this sake. It's been out for a while. I don't need another Switch 2. In that case, you could give it away to somebody in your community, because that's what I was gonna tell to the streamers. Most streamers do have the Switch 2, some don't. So if you already have the Switch 2, there's gonna be a whole verbiage like you can give it away to somebody in your community with a giveaway of your own. 70 is good, but I like the one I picked. And we need more practice. Magnolia said no deal. All right, let's go. With the options on the table, I'm hoping we have enough here. Can you pick 3? Can you pick 3? Woman, Howie Mandel would be... I wish I was a big streamer because I could... If I was a big streamer, we could have messaged Howie Mandel as an impromptu host. Oh, that would be hilarious. If this video, like this actually blows up, it would get me Howie Mandel to be here, but like, all right, who wants to go on with Howie? IB 1010 dodged that 99K bag. Listen, 99K and 90K is on the table right now. 24. That's the amazing thing, is both of them are still on the table. All right, 24 is 300. Magnolia, you are doing amazing. All right, and you got 2 more bags, and the next one is 27. Have you seen? I have. Wait, is it recent? I've seen pictures of you in a blonde wig before. 27. All right, hold on. 600. I know you won with the 100K, Magnolia, but the fact that we're still playing as if it was a legit game, this is some amazing progress you're doing. This is some amazing progress you're doing. And then 6. Hold on, we're gonna go down to 6. I think I did. Classy? No, I'm mixing you up with the Dalmatian one. Those that don't know, Classy is an actress and played many roles before. 5,000. Magnolia, if you secured the 99k bell bags, oh my god. Look at this. Too bad this wasn't like official real money, because Magnolia, you'd be killing it right now. So, for the sake of time in my stomach, I'm assuming you'll say no deal for the sake of practice. And in this case, Magnolia, can you pick 2 more bell bags? Because honestly, Tiny, besides offering a ridiculous amount, I think realistically, if this was a real game, Tiny would probably offer like 80k just to get you out of the game right now. Give me the switch. I changed my mind. Magnolia. 12. And 25. Let's see. Magnolia is doing amazing right now. Hold on. Let's see here. Naya. Magnolia is playing the game. Oh my god, Magnolia, you need actually to get onto the actual game show to win the money. I will work on my mean bankroll. Hey, let's go. Oh my god. All right, hold on. That was 12. And the next one was 25. Wait. No, 25 is already taken. You mean 26? I'm assuming you mean 26. Your luck. It is ridiculous today. Yeah, I think 6 bail bags in the beginning is the play. Because what happens is when you get to a certain point, you just go back and forth with the banker offering every other bag you get. Yeah, 26? Alright. Moment of truth here. And number 26 is over here. And the number is... Oh! I'm not gonna lie. Oh, I would have been so upset. So the Switch 2 is officially out. Dun dun dun. If my fingers were not under control, I would do the sad sound effects. Sigh relief from Tron. I actually was thinking, I was like, I bet you the first time I do this, somebody's gonna win the 99k bell bag. The first time I do this, of all the odds. Maybe it's because I haven't been to the casino. Oh no. Alright, so out of curiosity, Magnolia, after the banker offers a deal, right? What would you go with this time? Because now we're going down to the single digits. So this is the part of the game where we're gonna go one at a time. Like, all right, I'm gonna grab a bag. Banker's gonna make an offer. You're gonna say no or yes. Dumb number. Magnolia's not gonna pick 26 in the future when Magnolia plays legit. So we're gonna go one bell bag at a time, and we'll see what your final number is. Because that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8. Okay. And then Tojo was trying to give the money away, but nobody listens. And the moment of truth. 400 bells. All right, Magnolia, I'm going to have you keep going until we get to the end. Because I'm really curious what we're going to walk away with now. Because you were so close to the Switch 2. And then you had to pick 26. But maybe you could walk away with the game. That's still an option because that was 35k. Hold on, we're going to wrap that up. And then 16. This also should be fun for everyone too, because I know we all want to get on the game TV shows, but it's so hard to get onto those. But here's an easy chance to experience it over the internet with 1k. I'm not gonna lie, this is a good setup. Like 50-50. You either actually win something here, or you're gonna lose something, or get something in game instead. So let's wrap that up. That is 1,000 bells. That was 16. Magnolia says 2. I just found out if I go sit with another individual this evening. Yes. Oh. Well, the good news for pneumonia, if you want to call it good news, is, you know, it's fightable, kind of. I'm hoping in this case. I'm sorry, Marcel. All right, but let's see. 2. 2. We got 50K! We got 50K there. Getting a Switch 2 game without owning a Switch. Honestly, my plan brings was I was not going to do that to the poor person, especially if a kid won. I would feel so bad. If you actually wanted to Switch 2, I would probably send you a Switch, like a game with it. I could not do that to you. That's like giving somebody a brand new car knowing they can't afford insurance or the taxes on it or the gas. Like, that's so mean. That's like, oh, like I'm hungry right now, right? That's imagine going to me, giving me a gift card to a restaurant, knowing I can't get to that restaurant. Oh, that would be torture. Oh, that would be torture. Hold on, that was, what number did we just do? 2. And Magnolia said 19. All right, hold on. 19's up there. Then 4. Okay. Here's a car, but you don't have a driver's license. Yeah. That will be, oh, that's, no, I'm not that kind of person. I can never, oh, 500. So that means we're at 500 now. So, Magnolia, I know you said 4, but the only option right now is 4. So, you have a choice, Magnolia. You can either keep the bag that's in my hand right here, and that could be your prize. Because what happens at the end of Deal or No Deal, you have a choice now. You can either keep this original suitcase, or in this case, the bag, and this would become your prize that's in my hand, or you could switch and have that bag there at number 4 become your prize bag. So up to you, Magnolia. You're picking not the one you don't want to get rid of now, the one you want to keep. So which one do you want to keep? I like 2, 4. I'll let you think about it. Oh, and that's what I need to do is add a scene where it's just like tense music and just let the person think. It's raining. Yeah, your rain's about to hit us tomorrow. Marshall, I got weather forecast prediction for torrential rain tomorrow. Moment of truth here. Is Magnolia going to walk away with the 800 bells or walk away with 90K? Magnolia says keep 15, and 15 is, let's see, 800 bells. So had Magnolia played a legit game, Magnolia, and did not take any of the banker's offer, Magnolia would have walked away with 800 bells and a nice crown. Ah, man. If this was a real game and Magnolia chose a number 4, Magnolia would have won a game. Honestly, that was actually a really good round. That was a good game. Thank you for practicing. And just to double check, this is not rigged. That is the 90K bell bag. All the gifts are accounted for. Next Saturday, we will do a real game. I think what I'm going to do is see if there's some streamers who want to participate first and see if we can get a few recordings in. I know Danny streams early in the morning. I'm going to reach out to Danny, see if I can interrupt his stream if he wants to come over and do this. And then afterwards, we can get like actually real games in. I think we're going to do the method with 6. I'm going to do the math out and see if 7 is an option, but right now it's definitely 6 at minimum to start off with. This is how my nieces and how many nieces and nephews I have. 15? Oh my god. You have a huge family, Magnolia. Holy cow. Wait, does Fuji stream at the same time though? I haven't been to Fuji stream in a bit. Wait, I got an email that I received a donation, but what didn't pop up on my screen? Wait, hold on. Did somebody donate? Hold on. I have 2 alerts. Wait, timeout. Oh, I'm gonna go to the banker screen real quick so y'all can't see my other screen. I guess I have to log in. Enjoy the banker for the moment with the intense music here. Where did I get an alert on Ko-Fi? Check your notification. Brings, thank you for following me. That was the notification. I was like, what's this notification? Brings, thank you for the follow on Ko-Fi. Those that don't know, there is a link somewhere in the pinned comments. As the banker. I need to fix the banker so the banker doesn't, if you watch the banker thing, he goes up to here, and then he just glitches out at 36 seconds. I need to figure out how to loop this properly. So it goes right back to it looks like it's smooth. Fuji does like, oh, okay. So maybe Canada and Fuji. Because I know Fuji's from Australia. So we gotta get Fuji up early in the morning or at nighttime on their side. All right. Tiny, thank you for being the impromptu banker. Next week, I gotta run to Walmart or Target or something and get it switched too. So I actually have it in my hand. So I need to withdraw the money from this donation here. Magnolia, thank you for bringing over all the stuff, sending me this stuff, and being the test subject. Marshall, thank you again for everything. Everyone else, thank you for coming by. The next Saturday, 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, we're going to see if we can get Canada here, aka Canada Crossing. We're going to see if we can get Fuji here, and maybe 1 or 2 other folks. And if nobody wins anything, we're going to invite maybe Magnolia back, or even Tiny back, for a preview run for them, where they can actually play legit. We'll try to get a banker here too, and then we'll reinvite them if they don't win. If any of those folks don't win something, we'll reinvite them. So it's not like a one time you don't win, you're out. No problem, spouses. Oh, that sounds fun. And then we'll see if we can get some prizes out there. Worst case scenario, we'll plan for Christmas, where the highest scorers, I guess, the 3 highest scorers, or however we decide to do it, will compete for actual prize. Oh, I can't wait. This is gonna be fun. Y'all, the banker says thank you for checking in. Magnolia, you should have taken some of those deals, especially from Tiny. All right, everyone. Thank you for everyone that donated, for everyone that followed. I don't think anybody followed, but thank you for all the future people that plan to follow. Actually, technically, Brings did follow. Take care, everyone. Catch y'all. Oh, wow, this was 2.5 hours. Catch y'all next time. I'm going to go grab food because no wonder I'm hungry. Oh, Magnolia, you did. Yay, let's go. Thank you. What? I hate YouTube. I didn't get an alert. Thank you. Check care. I can't speak today. Bye, y'all. Check care. Sam, Dan's couch. I always introduce y'all through Bobby as well. Do y'all want to participate next Saturday? Let me know. you have all my socials. Message me if you want to participate next Saturday. We'll put you all in a queue if you want to participate in. Where is it? This thing here. In this game where you can either win random AC item, Discord, Switch 2, and more stuff. Let me know. Y'all. I want to get so many people in here as much as possible. I just realized when did my VTuber stop working? Oh, wow. Okay, my VTuber's dead. That's a sign. Take care, y'all. If you want to participate, DM me. We'll figure out a schedule. That Magnolia closed show. I'd love to. Thank you. Take care, y'all. Next Saturday, legit game this time, where Magnolia may probably win more than $800. $800 coins.